Welcome back to Little Bear Wrench. So, been a busy day so far. Let me show you what I got started outside, and then something else happened, and something else happened after that. So, let's get to her. So right over here, it's a wonderful day outside. If you call snow wonderful. Some people do, some people don't. So this is a Ford Jubilee, but some of you may know what that lever right there means. It means it's got a Sherman with an over-under. So it's actually got 3 ranges. It's got high, normal, and low, and then it's also got your 4-speed Ford transmission. So it's actually got 12 forward speeds, 3 reverse speeds. Well, I bought this years ago. Really don't know why besides the Sherman, but it did start and run. I want to get it together and, you know, work on getting it sold. But I like to make them so that they're nice before they get sold. You know what I mean? So I got it drug out of the snowbank. Obviously, it's got this junk loader on it that I don't want on it for obvious reasons. But I can't get it off without, you know, lifting up on the loader so I don't wreck the hood and stuff, and then pull the tractor out, or vice versa. It's the only same difference. So I figured I drug it out here with the skid steer, and I figured, I'll get the backhoe and I'll lift up on the loader. Well, I go over to the backhoe and it had a flat tire. So put down, drive it across the road, get it over here, and get out of the wind. God, that wind's cold. So I get it over here. I get the tire off, take it in the shop, let it start warming up. And while I was checking, you know, I haven't checked the oil in it in a while, which that's my bad. I checked the oil, and it's supposed to be, you know, up here on the stick, and it was just barely touching the stick. So I figured it was time to just do an oil change on it. It had over 100 hours, so let's just do an oil change, get her done. I hate doing an oil change in February for outside on the backhoe for obvious reasons, but it's done, so that's good now. I'm happy with that. Just getting the tire apart in there, and let's go look at how that is. But it's amazing how I went to start on that this morning. Skid steer worked fine. Actually, I rode out to look at it with the Pioneer, and I got the Pioneer stuck, so I had to get the skid steer out to get the Pioneer out, and then get that tractor out. It's just a never-ending battle. Everything you do in the winter takes longer. That's for sure. Oh, speaking of tires, this is my Rancher. It's I think it's a 23. It's just a 2-wheel drive foot shift Honda. And right from brand new, that tire had a leak. It would take a month and a half, and you would lose a little bit of pressure, and on a non-power steering machine, it fights you, you know what I mean? So I'd blow it up, had them level. I did it for over a year now, and finally, this tire is going soft. But I've had it off, I could not find anything. So I figured it had to have been the valve stem. So I got some of them small, you know, it's got the little valve stem there. I grabbed a couple of them, just so I had extras, and I was going to, you know, put it in. And then I found, where is it? Right there. See that? I think I need to change the batteries in my flashlight. It had a pallet nail in it. I think it had a pallet nail right from the dealer. I think they ran over a pallet, and it stuck the nail in her, you know, from the pallets on the machines. Because I know I have not hit any pallets with this machine. And it's been nowhere, it hasn't even been in the thorns. This one's rode back and forth on the farm roads around here a lot. But anyways, that's that tire dilemma fixed. Now I have this tire dilemma I'm actually working on. I got the beads broke down, which is surprising on a 12-ply tire. I got most of the tube out of it and realized probably should be talking to you guys about it instead of myself. I talk to myself enough, so. the only good part is about that is you're always right, right? Anyways, let's get this off. Most of the way out, so needless to say, I hate tires. I love them, but I absolutely hate tires. And I mainly did not start recording because I didn't think it was going to go that easy. I didn't want to look weak. If I would have known it would have gone that easy, I would have done it on video. Where is the valve stem? Right there. It's got to have a pinhole in it, is my guess. Because it went flat on me over the weekend. I blew it up. I was hoping it was just because we were so cold. It is a Firestone too, huh? And then it was flat on me this morning when I went out to it, so it's obviously got an issue somewhere. You gotta love having a heated shop though. I mean, this skid steer was literally packed full of snow this morning because I had Pioneer stock. So I plowed snow around it and pulled it out, but it was packed right full of snow. I bring it in here, floor dry fan. A couple hours later, there's a little bit of water on the floor still is nothing. Let's see where the tube's bad. Or is that it right there? Does not look good right there, but I don't think that's it. Wow, I found it. That's it. That explains it right there. It had to have had something in the tire. Right there. Let me spray it first. Look at this. Well, it's the next day. Got the backhoe tire fixed. I didn't record any of it because Dad and I kind of, put her to her to get her done. You know what I mean? I got that Ford tractor I was talking about. That's in the shop now. And so today, it's a nice frozen day. Well, it's frozen. It seems like it's been frozen for months now, which it has been. But anyways, so I figured it's a good day to get another something loaded for scrap. So I got my pickup sitting over there hooked to a gooseneck, and I decided to grab the tractor and move the dump trailer because where these sit right here next to the cattle trailer is deep in snow. I mean, it was about as deep as the actual side of the trailer when I went to go move it. So, you know, the deck of the trailer, I guess I should say. So I plow over in that area, just push it towards that bank, but that's my easy spot to push it. So I'm going to take the skid steer. I've already done a couple buckets and realized I forgot the camera. So I'm going to take and get rid of that snow and put it over on the other side of the horse trailer over the bank and let her, when it thaws out, maybe I won't have a pond here. Maybe it'll be a pond over there. So let's see how she goes. Well, oh shoot, grab my glove. Well, so I got that put back. I wasn't trying to make it beautiful. I was just trying to get some of the snow out of here because the trailers were working this way, you know what I mean? They were just working up because it was so full of snow from it, the way that the wind comes off that hill and it drifts in, it was getting bad. But the weird part to me is, I mean, in between the dump and that deck over gooseneck, it was literally as deep as the deck over. On this side, there was nothing. The cattle trailer had nothing around it. It sure is weird how, I mean, you can see where I plowed next to it, but it's weird how the wind gets to whipping, isn't it? But, yeah, I think next up, I think I'm going to throw the pusher on the tractor because we're talking about maple syrup. Now, I don't know where a lot of my viewers are. I know where some are, but the ones that do maple syrup, are you tapping? Are you tapped? What's going on with you guys? Because we've been trying to debate what we're going to do for tapping. The next, 3-4 days, I think Dad was talking about, are supposed to be up warm, but there's no sun. So it might run. We're on the sunny side of the hill. I mean, that's us right there. That's our maple trees up in that spot. We tap about, I don't know, 75 or so. So we're not big by any means, but when are you guys gonna tap? You know, are you guys in the shade also? Are you on the cold side of the hill when you tap, or are you on the sunny side? So when you leave a comment about when you're gonna tap and what side of the hill your trees are on, you know what I mean? But